Žiga, the founder of High Performance Electric Yacht Tender. Welcome.
Thank you.
Can you tell me more about your vision for EJET and what are the benefits of an electric tender?
Well, when we started building the electric tender, we wanted to bring all the benefits that we have on a traditional combustion tender and also include the benefits of an electric propulsion. Of course, we wanted to keep the performance of the tender at least the same as our petrol competitors. But I think we elevated the full story even further with the electric drivetrains. And I'm very happy with what we achieved with the developments in the last few years.
Very nice, very nice. Can you tell me what charging solutions that EJET offer for yacht owners?
Well, to charge this tender, you can have a standard AC outlet that you can usually find in marinas or also on the yachts. We have a special technology developed, which means we have a charging cable with an integrated charging station in the cable itself, which means that you can choose between 8 different charging modes, all the way from 3 amps all the way to 32 amps. So if you don't have a sufficient power supply wherever you are, you can adjust to charge the tender with lower power. And of course, if you have a 32 amp 3-phase outlet, you can charge it full time. And it will take 4 hours to charge the battery from 0 to 100. It's really amazing technology. Yeah.
So it's almost seamlessly integrated for the user experience to be easy as possible, right?
We want these tenders to be a plug-and-play solution. So if you don't have any experience with electric propulsion, this technology, it should be able to be used by anyone who wants to have an electric tender. From charging to driving, everything is seamless, very easy, and you just go.
That's very cool. That's very cool. Can you also, before the interview started, we were talking about the tender's power bank on a yacht. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, this is a cool little feature that we want to introduce with some of our partners from yacht manufacturers. This is a feature that you could use the tender battery, which has 46.2 kilowatt hours, which is quite a lot.
Yeah.
And let's say during the night when you don't want to have a noisy generator on to power all the appliances, lights, etc., you could use the tender capacity to power the yacht's devices. And then let's say in the morning, if you have some solar panels, when the sun comes up, or you want to recharge and turn on the generator, you can recharge back the tender and also all the appliances on the boat. So you have like a power bank solution on the tender itself, which means that you wouldn't need such a big battery bank on the yacht itself to power all the appliances when you're not using the generator.
Yes. Also, I was wondering, can you tell me more about the military-grade jet system?
Yeah.
No, I know it sounds cool, but can you tell me a little bit more about that? And also the actuator for the steering and everything.
Yeah. So we partner regarding our jets for the 4X tender with Ala Marine. They're a company from Finland. Mm-hmm. They developed some really amazing technology. What's the special thing about this jet is that the actuator controls when you put the tender in the reverse. You have an electronic actuator, which means that at full speed you can put the tender into reverse and it will just stop in one position.
It's like an emergency brake.
It's like an emergency brake, and it's really amazing. And also, if you want to have some sporty experience with the tender, it's really a great solution. And everything's very seamless because everything is controlled electronically, so you don't feel any power on the throttle lever. When you can hear it right now,
yes.
When you put it in reverse, the actuator is already working and putting the side bucket up and down. Usually used.
So like on a jet ski, right?
It's the same thing, but on a jet ski you have a cable which controls the bucket of the jet. With our solution, you use the electronic actuator to control the reversing, and that's really amazing. When you go 30 knots and put it in a reverse, it's just
emergency.
Yeah, it's an emergency, let's say.
Can you also tell me? I was wondering. I was playing around a little bit, but can you tell me about the touchscreen of the EJET, and also how does it enhance the user experience, and what functionalities does it offer?
Yeah. Well, on our display, we have some really amazing features that we introduced that nobody else on the market has. Maybe the main thing that I would like to point out are driving modes. So on our display, you can choose between 3 modes: eco, normal, and power. So in power, you'll get the full power of the electric engine. If you want to save a little bit of battery, or you want to extend a little bit of range, you can put it in eco mode. That means that it will reduce the output power of the motor. And then the third option is the normal mode. Well, there's something in between. You still have a lot of power, but it's still reduced not to full throttle. This is also a nice feature for people who are not experienced driving electric tenders or even a normal tender. So everyone who's gonna sit behind the wheel will know how to operate it, which I believe is a cool feature and a nice thing to have, to feel really safe operating such a boat. Then another thing that maybe we could point out is that you can control all the audio on our display. So you connect your phone to the screen, and
So you have like a party, yeah?
yeah, you can have a great party on it. Yeah, of course. Next 2 things maybe to point out is the navigation screen. So if you're driving during the night, you can turn on the GPS navigation and you can see your heading, so you're not going somewhere towards shore, that you're still on the water and going to the right direction to your yacht or let's say a restaurant. And of course we have the main screen when you can see the battery, how much battery you have left, and also the main screen the main screen where you see RPM of the boat, speed of the boat, heading, and also all the main things like temperature from the controller, motor, and what's the battery status. So everything you need is fitted on the display, and you also, if there's a problem with the system, you'll get an emergency or you get a warning. Hey, you need to check that. But as I said, these tenders are made to last, and you shouldn't expect any errors with it.
That's very good.
But you never know.
But it also offers so much more than like a regular jet ski. But can you also tell me a bit more on this touchscreen? How do you over the air do software updates?
Well, yeah,
Stuff like that.
we offer software updates. So when the client gets the tender, if we see some development or some features that we want to introduce on the tender, it's possible to connect this screen through a Wi-Fi network and download the update directly to the tender, and you get the update immediately available on the boat, which is a nice thing to have. All the other brands, even Tesla, have such options in their cars, and yeah, we want to do the same thing for this tender.
Yeah. What about the maintenance and some emergency functionalities, if so it occurs?
Well, as I mentioned, on the display you'll get a warning with an error code. So to diagnose the problem with the tender, it's very straightforward. The customer just would tell us, okay, we got this emergency code, and we would right away know what to do and how to fix the problem, because we know that people spend a little time on their yachts, and when they're there, they want their toys tenders to work. They don't want to wait 1, 2, or 3 weeks for someone to come there and fix the issue.
So how does the fully customized electric jet propulsion different from jets from other electric yacht tenders manufacturers?
Yeah, when we started developing this tender, we really wanted to have that high performance. We wanted this tender to be able to have it for water skiing, all the water sports. We really wanted to feel that electric power. But that meant that we had to develop our own drivetrain, so everything from the battery pack to the motor was built in-house, which really allowed us to have high continuous power ratings. So we have 60 and 70 kilowatt continuous power ratings for our motors. We have a 46.2 kilowatt hours of battery storage, which if we compare to other electric tender manufacturers is revolutionary. Yeah. We are almost 2 times better than what our competitors offer, and we offer all of this for a far better price than they do. So we're the future, I hope.
Can you walk us, let's say I'm ordering this boat right now, can you walk me through the process of ordering the boat, customizing options, and delivery?
Yeah, the first thing maybe that I would mention is that all of the potential customers that wish to have such a tender are very welcome to visit our webpage, where we have our online configurator where you can configure your custom tender. So everything from tube colors to upholstery. So if I talk a little bit through it, so we have 2 color combinations for tubes, so black and white. Then for the upholstery, we have 3 different color combinations. And then we offer some small options which we have available, like bedding leather and such stuff. If you want to have it, you can configure that in the configurator. Let's say underwater lights is another great feature that we offer. And yeah, if you order it soon enough, you can still get it for the upcoming summer season.
Nice.
We still have a few slots available, so welcome to join us.
Yeah, great. So, last but not least, you know the saying, you're only as good as your last performance. So, what can we expect from EJET about future developments and innovations in the coming years?
Well, the first thing I would maybe point out is our new model, the 9X. So we'll have the first boat on the water in June, July this year already. This will be a really revolutionary electric tender. It will have a lot of different amenities, like a hydraulic platform that will lower into the water, so you have like a private beach. Then you have electric grill, ice maker, refrigerator, everything you need. So all the really great day experience. This is our project that we want to finish till summer. But for the future, I see our company not only as an electric tender manufacturer, but we also want to develop and produce our own drivetrains, which we want to offer to other businesses, other companies, manufacturers who really want to have that high performance, state-of-the-art electric propulsion. We're working hard on preparing the drivetrains that we'll offer to the market. And of course, everybody who's interested in making their boats, projects electric, they're more than welcome to contact us, and let's start making the future together. Wow.
Žiga, it was a pleasure.
The same.
So you're going to revolutionize the boating industry, that's for sure.
I hope so. That's the dream.